Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. See me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the soap. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling? See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one west. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on his beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fucking scared some. Get the banging on his beat till my fucking head numb. Black lock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. Doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5. What you doing life? These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap when I'm with camp again. Yeah, they say they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. See me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my bullshit.
Pendo killed the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you Try to label us anti-Semitic. We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dumb a gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on the yarmulke. We was slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. You BK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bass and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. You ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he get them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody trying to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, which they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Don't let them take you out your spirit, gotta stay focused. Can't go back living how I was, cause it's repulsive. I don't ask for much, this all I ever wanted. And not killing, die behind it, you can quote me. Yeah, these hoes for the streets, they ain't holy. I ain't pulling up this spiritual when devils kiss your boots. We ain't no cowards, please don't say what you gon' do. Or post something on the internet you think you gotta prove. Cause I got Karak Ice, I got Shia War, got Kasarpakai, I got Imawan, got Kabataban, I got Tazabah, got Kakamaima, got Karanyala, got Yaragabar, Tribe of Isupk, bring out Gabba War. Couple young men in this bitch with an olive oil. If you ain't in these ranks, then you out of order. It's a time for everything right now, it's time for war. And I'm still the same nigga when I'm not recording. I pull up, shoot from half like I'm Michael Jordan. I don't think they fit to join the Lord's army. I survived a Christian church, moral of the story. I done beat so many demons, I got war stories. Garment look so hardcore, look like I morphed on him. Appetite for battle, yeah, I'm war hungry.
I ain't choose this life, the Lord chose me. I'm a certified priest and I don't take that lightly. How I feel about this shit, yeah, I can't describe it. I know they mad at me, cause I can't trust the white man. I gird up my loins and did something mighty. Yeah, what's done in private, it's gonna come to light. Speak the truth into these bones and watch them come to life. All my friends are dead, let loose all the plagues, yeah.
We the salt of the earth, then our taste gon' stale. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Rap is just a freak, though. I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop them white now. Taking my home.
I was 24, trying to see 25. I was
burned down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak.
Looked around, all I saw was death in the streets. That's why every time I speak, I put life in the beat. They ask me why I ain't smile, life ain't sweet. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Looked around, all I death is death in the streets. That's why every time I speak, life in the beat. They ask me why I ain't smile, nigga, life ain't sweet. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Nah, I said it best, you know we just surviving the times. And it's survival of the fit, strong survive. That's why each and every day I pray to the Most High. Cause most of my people ain't make it to see 25. I was 24 trying to see 25. But the shit that I'm spitting crackers ain't gonna want me alive. I was 24 trying to see 25. But the shit that I'm spitting crackers ain't gonna want me alive. I was 24 trying to see 25. But the shit that I'm spitting crackers ain't gonna want me alive. Unless it's 25 to life and I'm stuck in a cell. 23 hours to slot, yo my nigga, that's hell. We the salt of the earth and our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people to fail. We the salt of the earth, taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people. We the salt of the earth, then our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people to fail. It's time to come together, that's the only way to excel. May the Lord's anger rain down fury like hell. Fire and brimstone, revert these devils to Flintstones. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble with it. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble with it. Burn down Sodom, burn down Sodom, burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon, rubble with the angel and the Lion of Judah, king of the jungle. Ephraim is the flame, turn the Esau into stubble. This the patience of the saints, so always remain humble. He who endures to the end will see this place crumble. Blessed is the man who sees the fall of his enemies. His prophecy is destiny. Been at war for centuries, victims of lost identity, but now we got the recipe. The Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. Blessed is the man who sees the fall of his enemies. His prophecy is destiny. Been at war for centuries, victims of lost identity, but now we got the rest. The Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. I said the Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. We seek the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still seek the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still we speak the truth until the day that we die. The day that we die, the day that we die. Still I rep the Most High until the day that I die. We still
I put the bars together with anger and vengeance, praying that the breath of my enemies get extinguished. Niggas rhyme nursery like I'm here in Disney. How can I spit soft when crackers they wanna end me? Trying to take my life and my kids without a father. Trying to take my life and my kids without a father. Trying to take my life and my kids a father. That's why you see me rolling around with that revolver. 6-shooter on me like I'm in the Wild West. Call them trying to steal them bars. They want the style next. 6-shooter on me like I'm in the Wild West. Call them trying to steal them bars. They want the style. 6-shooter on me like the Wild West. Call them trying to steal them bars. They want the style next, but they can't duplicate y'all where they recuperate. Came a long way from moving perks about the Super 8. Hotel, motel, wet-headed wholesale. Now you might see me with fringes all on my coattail. Hotel, motel, wet-headed wholesale. Now you might see me with fringes all on my coattail. tail looking like a Hebrew. But I don't beef over the web, just step to me when I see you. Nose triangle on that 50 cal Eagle. Not even a main event, it's just a preview. Right before the movie, big budgets and Uzi. Big butted bitches, little 30 up to the Thule. Nigga so groovy, come and check the stilo. I leave, they talking again, it's like I'm Debo. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop the mic, nah, taking my home. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. I'm done, drop the mic, nah, taking my home. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop the mic, taking my home. So it won't fall in the hands of fuck niggas. Me, I play the cards I'm dealt with Trump niggas. Ball on these haters, they swear I could dunk, nigga. Want, nigga. Choppers fit nice in the trunk, nigga. A problem over here, you can see me out front, nigga. Jump, nigga. Mean if you frog, you out front, nigga. Front, nigga, front, nigga, front, nigga, front, nigga, front. 6-shooter on me, like I'm in the Wild West.
We speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We spit the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We speak the truth until the day that we die. The day that we die, the day that we die. I'll let the Most High until the day that I die. We're still here, die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We spit the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We speak the truth until the day that we die. Day that we die. Day that we die.
Oh, shoot, hold on. What the? Whatever. I don't even know. Like, oh, you talk. Hey.
All right. Well, Shalom, Yahweh, brothers, Shalom, Yahweh Shema, to the sisters. We're the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Hanna. And since 1969, we've been speaking the truth of the Bible to you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, informing you that you are the true Israelites spoken about in the Holy Bible. And tonight we're still in the Feast of Hanukkah, but a lot of our people are going to celebrate an idolatrous holiday tonight. They're getting ready tonight to go out with their friends and family, and you know, they're about to have a good old time, right? They're gonna hit the club. They're gonna get full of that liquor tonight, make some bad decisions, right? It's like, you know, we used to be stuck in the world too. You know, us in the school, we know all about, you know, the so-called New Year's. Tonight's so-called New Year's Eve, right? But we know the truth of the Bible, and we know the truth of this holiday, and we're about to, you know, we're about to inform you of the truth of this holiday. This holiday it's not about new beginnings. It's not about, it's not the new year at all. I mean, how is it a new year when it's the dead of winter? It is not the new year. This holiday is not really about celebrating the new year. This holiday is idolatry. Truthfully, you're worshiping a new God when you celebrate New Year's in January. You're celebrating a Roman, you know, a new Roman god. This is actually one of the newest Roman gods that they came out with, and you're provoking your God to anger, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, when you celebrate, the oppressor's new year. Because the oppressor's new year is full of, how can I say, debauchery, full of deceit. That's what it's full of. This is not actually the new year. You're celebrating the new year on a Gregorian calendar. That Gregorian means Grecian. It's a Grecian calendar. We are not Greeks. We're Hebrews. We're not Greeks. But when you do celebrate, the heathens' customs, the heathens' how can I say, idolatrous holidays, you're acting like a Greek. You're Hellenized in your mind. And we're here to pull you out of that and bring you into your true identity, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. And we're going to get into it tonight. We're going to get into the history of why they celebrate New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve in January, the eve of January. Excuse me. We're going to get into the history of it. But we as a people, we celebrate this, and we don't even consider the truth of it. We don't even consider, why we celebrate in January. We just do what we're told, right? We just do what we see. But we need to stop following the heathen, stop following our oppressors, stop following the devil. We need to stop following all the wicked customs of this society. We need to realize what's going on around us and why, they say, if you want to hide the truth from a black man, you put it in the book, right? We don't read. We don't read anything that's useful. We do read, but we don't really read anything that's useful in our lives. And we're about to read an article about why, New Year's begins in January. About to get into the article. It's like, sir, can you get into the article? See, New Year's was, different cultures around the world. They don't. Why do they celebrate at different times of the year? Like Chinese got their own New Year. Us Hebrews, we have our own. Like we have so like, sir, what's that? Feast of First Fruits. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Feast of First Fruits. That starts. That's when the New Year starts, when everything comes alive again.
No. Well, it's Passover.
Oh, it's like the New Year begins at Passover, when everything becomes alive again. Oh. But why do our oppressors celebrate in the dead of winter? I mean, we're gonna get into it. Did you pull it up, sir? Why does the New Year begin in January?
Say what?
The article. Why does the New Year begin in January?
It's on there. Compose.
Bear with us. Technical difficulties right now. Oh, okay. You got it?
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. This article
Oh.
gets you know, it's an informative article and it gets into it. But is Habal here?
Yeah.
Orderly.
Con,
Hey, Trooper, are you ready?
con,
Can you see the article?
con.
Shalom Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shabbat. Orderly. It's good hearing from you, Trooper. But let's go ahead and get into the article.
Con. The date of New Year's seems so fundamental that it's almost as
Where?
though
Wait a minute.
nature,
Where are you starting from?
from the screen. I don't got the article.
Okay.
It says, why did the new year begin on January 1st?
Yeah. Why does the new year begin on January 1st? To start with the title first.
So, Slovakia, Capiar didn't send me the link to it, so I'm reading it from the stream.
Oh,
I don't even got
Salaki.
I don't even got this.
Oh, okay. So, but he can read it off the screen.
Yeah.
Con, that's what I was doing, but it didn't, he went all the way. He went down
like this.
What?
Like your hold.
No. Stay with us.
Oh, this is the same article.
No, wait. Hold on.
Should be the same article. It's not. It does that sometimes. Go ahead and have him just read where he's at.
I mean, it's what the heck? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and read it.
Yeah, go ahead and just read it.
The date of New Year seems so fundamental that it's almost as though nature ordained it, but New Year's Day is a civil event. Its date isn't precisely fixed by any natural seasonal marker. Slovakia. Could you go down a little bit, Capiar? Slovakia.
Come on, give me a second.
Our modern celebration of New Year's Day stems from an ancient Roman custom, the feast of the Roman god Janus.
Okay.
God,
Oh, hold on. I can barely hear you. Yeah, go back. Go back.
It's glitching.
It's glitching. Oh.
Can you hear me?
I can hear it.
I can barely hear you, Karana. It might be an our end. It might be an our end.
I can hear y'all good.
Everybody's probably watching the thing. That ball drop.
The bell drop?
Yeah, is it tonight?
Yeah, it's tonight.
Yeah, that's probably why the service is terrible right now. Because
Oh.
watching that ball drop.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, our service is real low because everybody's watching that
You're glitching.
idolatrous ball drop right now. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really anyway, let's just rock with it. Just rock with it.
Con. So I start at our modern celebration.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. What up? Not the right one?
It's lucky.
Oh, okay.
This is it. This is it.
You got it? Okay, we're gonna start over, Habo. We're gonna start over
Con.
because we finally found the right article.
Y'all are a little glitchy though.
Con. This. Hey. Can you see it, Mo?
Con. From the Earth sky?
Okay, go ahead.
Con. Why does New Year's Eve begin on January 1st?
Right. Why does New Year's begin on January 1st? We're about to find out. Go ahead.
Our celebrations of New Year's Day on January 1st is a human-made creation. It's not.
It's a human-made creation. Hold on. It's a human-made creation, right? The Lord didn't say that the new year begins on January 1st. This is a man-made creation. So there we go, following man again when we celebrate this idolatrous holiday. You're following like a man-made creation. You're following a man-made holiday. Go ahead.
Con. It's not precisely fixed by any natural or seasonal markers. It's a civil.
Right. It's not fixed by any natural or seasonal markers. It's the dead of winter. Nature is dead outside. All the leaves are bare. You go outside, all the leaves are bare off the tree. You know, we live in the South Texas, where there's still, some leaves on the tree, but they're really dead on the tree. Or like everything is dead right now. Go ahead.
It's a civil event, not one defined by nature. Yet, for those of us
Right.
in the northern hemisphere, where daylight recently ebbed to its lowest point, and the
Right.
days are starting to get longer again, there's a feeling of rebirth in the air. New Year's resolutions, anyone?
New Year's resolution. This is the time of year that people, they promise themselves different, goals throughout the year. Like, oh, this is the year that I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna lose 20 pounds this year. I'm gonna get swimsuit ready for the summer, right? Like goals like that, different foolish goals, or even oh, this is the year that I'm gonna get it together, like financially get it together. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that job that I've been studying for. I've been studying to get that degree for. I'm gonna finally get that. Different goals that we promise ourselves. But why do we promise ourselves goals at this time of year? Why do we do it always as a quote unquote New Year's resolution? That's actually an ancient custom from the Romans, from the Grecians. Go ahead.
Con. So, where does the New Year's Day concept come from? It stems from an ancient Roman custom. The feast
Right.
of
It stems from a Roman custom. The same Romans that hung our Savior on the cross, right? You're going to follow them. The same Romans that persecuted us in Israel. You're going to follow them. Go ahead.
Con. The feast of the Roman god Janus. He was
Right.
the
Hold on right there. The feast of the Roman god Janus. That's where New Year's celebration comes from. A Roman god named Janus. That's what you're celebrating this New Year's, when you're going to go out and you're going to You're gonna drink like a fish tonight. You're gonna practically crawl out of that bar. I mean, you're gonna go out and you know, quote unquote, have a good time with your friends, and possibly, you know, drive out of that parking lot, and you're really inebriated. I mean, it's going to be dangerous out on the roads tonight with drunk drivers. And you're doing all this in the name of a Roman god. Go ahead.
Con. He was the god of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, durability, doorways, passages, frames, and endings.
Right. He was the god. He was the god of beginnings, gates, transitions. There we go with that transitions, right? There's too much transitioning happening in the world right now. What you need to do is you need to transition your life from living this falsehood and transition to the truth. That's what you need to do. Go ahead.
Con. This is also where the name of the month of January comes from.
Right. This is where January comes from. Like all the see, we're still living underneath the Greeks and the Romans. We're still living underneath them. Where do you think the month January comes from? It comes from Janus. And like all the days of the week are named after Greco-Roman gods. All the months of the year, we're still living underneath the thumb and the foot of the Romans. Go ahead.
Con. Since January was despite as having two opposite faces. One
Yes,
face looked
since Janus was depicted as having two opposite
like
faces, it's the two-faced god, Janus, one looking forward and one looking back. It's said it's the Roman god of new beginnings and endings. I mean, you're supposed to it reflects on the past, and it looks forward to the future. Almost like divination, right? Ooh, we're gonna get into that. Go ahead.
one face looked back into the past, and the other peered forward to the future. Likewise,
Right.
on January
The other face peered forward to the future. Are you
Right.
there?
Con.
A ball?
Con. Hello?
Okay, can you start at likewise again? You cut off.
Con. Likewise, on January 1st, we look back at the year that just ended and forward to the new year ahead.
Right. See, we do just like the Romans do. You know what I mean, when you celebrate this heathenistic custom, you're doing just like the heathens. You're just practicing just like the Romans and the Greeks. That's what you're doing when you set these quote unquote New Year's resolutions. You're looking forward into the future, right? Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you're leaning on your own understanding, right? You're a lot of times we do this and we think we have the willpower to do something like you know, like a lot of us that still celebrate this wicked holiday. We make resolutions to where, oh, I'm gonna hit the gym and I'm finally gonna get in shape this year, and we do it, you know, out of our own willpower. We think we can do it out of our own willpower, but that's all for naught because we're actually doing it in the name of Janus, in the name of a Roman god. And you're angering the Lord when you do this. Go ahead.
Con. To celebrate the new year, the Romans also made promises to Janus.
Right. See, the Romans made promises to Janus. Go ahead.
The tradition of New Year's resolution stems from the ancient customs. On
Yeah,
January,
the
oh,
tradition of New Year's resolution. Hold on right there. The tradition of New Year's resolutions stems from this ancient custom. It's like I was saying, when you make your New Year's quote unquote New Year's resolution, you're promising to Janus. You're making these promises to Janus. It's not really uh trying to better your situation, trying to better your life. No, you're making a promise to Janus. That's the custom that you're following. We as a people need to stop following the heathen, stop following their gods, stop worshiping their gods. We are continuing to anger our God, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, by still celebrating the oppressor's holidays. We're angering our God. And we wonder why our state as a whole, as a people, it's not getting better. It's not getting better. We're still having protests out in the street for our brothers that get unalived from their how can I say their what's the word I'm looking for? They're slave catchers. I mean, the oppressors, slave catchers. We're still getting unalived from them. That has not changed. What was the brother that got unalived the other day? Yeah, I see it happens so much that we're just forgetting names. It's just another name to the list. But it just happened the other day where they stressed the brother out, and he was in handcuffs, and they beat this brother till he was unalived. They just had another protest about that. Our situation as a people, as a whole, is not getting better. Maybe different individuals or maybe they bought that $400,000 house this year. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody out of some of our people out of millions are actually starting to prosper. But we as a whole, as a people, are not getting better. And you ever just wonder why that's happening? It's because the Lord is angry with us. We need to stop following these idolatrous, wicked customs that anger the Lord. And we need to turn back to the Lord. Go ahead.
On January 1st, as the year began, it was customary to exchange cheerful words of good wishes. Shortly afterwards,
Right, like that was hold on right there. So that's why everybody goes around saying Happy New Year to you. I mean, that's where that comes from. People are still worshiping this to this day. This is where this custom comes from. Go ahead.
Shortly afterwards, on January 9th, the Rex Sarkarum.
Chrome.
Lucky, could you say that again? You cut out.
Rex Sacroum.
Rex Sacrorum. A priesthood associated with the Roman Senate, offered the sacrifice of a
Senate,
ram.
the Roman Senate.
Roman Senate offered the sacrifice of a ram to Janus. Today, although many
Right.
do
See,
celebrate,
this is their priesthood. This is their priesthood. Can you hear me?
Khan,
Habal?
Khan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, this is their priesthood. I mean, we're following their wicked religion, their wicked customs when we celebrate this idolatrous holiday. You're worshiping a false god. Yeah, and you're provoking the Lord to anger when you do this. Let's go into Exodus 20. Let's start at verse 3. We can put this on hold real quick. Let's go into the verse. The Lord told us not to be doing this, yet we do this every single year.
Is it verse 3?
Right, Exodus 20, verse 3. The Lord told us not to do this. We continue to do it every year, right? We fill the church pews every Sunday, right? We like to say that we know the Lord, that we worship the one true God, right? We all say that we're quote unquote Christians and we follow Christ, right? But we do nothing what Christ said to do. We do the exact opposite. We do nothing what the Lord says to do. We do the exact opposite. The Lord said that we should have no other gods before me, right? That's what the Lord says. But we do the exact opposite. Every December 31st, we go out, we get ready and we go out and we think we're going to have a good time with our friends and family, right? It's going to be a good New Year's Eve. We go out and we get, we cut loose. We cut loose. Because it's a time for celebration, right? And we do it out of ignorance, but we anger the Lord while we do this. This holiday is idolatry. That's the truth of this holiday. It's not about the new year. No, it's about worshiping another God. That's what this holiday is. Let's see what the Lord says about this. Go ahead.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Thou shalt not have other gods before me. You're putting Janus, a Greek Roman god, before the Most High when you celebrate New Year's. Go ahead.
Khan, verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
Right, and our people, we just celebrated Christmas, right? And we had that decorated tree in our house. That's a graven image. Somebody cut it down with an axe, or you went to go get a false tree from the store. But it was designed after that Nimrod tree. That's a graven image. Go ahead.
Khan, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above.
Right, like on that tree, we either put a star on it or an angel. Angels are in heaven. The stars are in the heavens. That's an idol. That's a straight up and down idol. You know what I mean? We have we have those wooden crosses in our homes around our necks, but we thinking we're serving the Lord. We're doing it in reverence of the Lord. When that's another idol. It's another idol that you're wearing on your neck. You know, that decrepit rosary around your neck. That's an idol. You're praying to the Queen of Heaven when you do that. That is not the Most High. That's another false god. Go ahead.
Or that is in the earth beneath.
Right. We worship that tree. You have that tree right in your house, and you're bowing down to that tree, picking pray. You're like, well, you put the present underneath it at first, and then every December 25th, you're bowing down underneath it and picking that present up and passing it to your children, angering the Lord even more. Go ahead.
Or that is in the water under the earth.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
Right. You're bowing down. You're bowing down to them. You're bowing down to that tree. You're bowing down to that wooden cross. You're bowing down to the La Virgen de Guadalupe. You're bowing down to all these idols, and you're serving all these idols. Like I know, I'm talking about Raza right now, or like you know, the so-called Hispanic tribes. I know, like during the quinceañeras, which is another paganistic custom, you know, the birthdays. During the quinceañeras, when you go to the church part of the quinceañeras, the you know the girl that's having the quinceañera, they always give her some flowers to give to the Virgen de Guadalupe, and she bows down and she gives it to a statue or a picture, a depiction of the Virgen de Guadalupe, right? That's angering the Lord. You're causing your children to pass through the fire when you do that. That is angering the Lord. You're bowing down and you're serving them. What are the roses going to do to a statue? What is that statue going to do? What is that dumb statue going to do with them roses? Nothing. Them roses are just going to wilt and die right in front of that statue. It's not going to do anything. Go ahead.
For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
Right. You're causing the Lord to be you're causing the Lord to you're pushing the Lord to jealousy. The Lord doesn't want you serving these false gods that are vain. It's nothing. The Lord wants you to worship Him and Him only. Go ahead.
Visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them
Yeah,
that
like
hate me.
right. When you do this, you're actually showing the Lord that you hate Him, and we wonder where us blacks and Hispanics there's a saying that we all have, right? Oh, that's a generational curse. Like his father suffered the same thing, and he's suffering the same thing as his father. That's where this comes from. That's where that comes from. Right here. It's right here in the Bible. And we're living that. We know, us as blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians, we're living that. We know that we know that way too well. These so-called generational curses. Well, it's right here in the Bible. That's why we suffer these generational curses, because we're pushing the Lord to jealousy by following these wicked customs, these idolatrous holidays. We're we're continuing to anger the Lord when we follow the oppressor, when we celebrate these wicked, idolatrous holidays. And we're actually showing the Lord, we all say that we love the Lord, as we all say that we're Christians, right? That we follow the Lord, but we're actually showing the Lord that we hate him. We read 5 again.
Con. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
Right.
For
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're serving these false gods when we celebrate these holidays. Go ahead.
for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
Right. The Lord is jealous. So why would we celebrate? Celebrate. Excuse me. Why would we worship another god other than the true God, our God? Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. Go ahead.
Visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generations of them
Right.
that hate.
Yeah, we're of them that hate me. You're showing the Lord that you hate him when you celebrate these holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. You're showing the Lord that you hate him. And then what's that wicked holiday coming up after New Year's Eve? What's that wicked holiday coming up after New Year's Eve? Where people were going to worship a little baby in a diaper.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. You're gonna worship some little baby in a diaper, so that shoots you with an arrow. So some cartoon character. See that these holidays that the oppressor sets before us, and we follow them like some gullible children, right? They're full of how can I say, like they're ridiculous. They're full of deceit, full of, well, it's just because the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, but they're full of deceit and full of lies, full of falsehoods. I mean, it's all fairy tales. Santa. It goes around the world in one night. So that's a big fairy tale. First of all, most of us don't even have chimneys. So how's he going to get to your house? There goes the fireworks of our people celebrating this wicked holiday. But anyway, I got off track. Senator, first off, reindeer do not fly. You know what I mean? A sleigh does not fly. That's a falsehood. But we continue to lie to our children every year, telling them to be good, or Santa's not going to bring them presents. Easter, where a bunny lays eggs. Bunnies do not lay eggs. Like these holidays are ridiculous, and we like to say that we like to say that we love the Lord and worship the Lord, but we follow these lies. We need to wake up. We need to wake up as Hebrews, as the true children of the Most High, Black men, Hispanic man, Native American man. We need to wake up and come into our true identity. Stop following these heathens, because they're just going to have us, worshiping Janus on January 1st, making promises to Janice on January 1st, which is you're making a promise to nothing. And you wonder why your New Year's resolution never comes to anything. Because you're making a promise to nothing. Go ahead. Or is that all of it?
Come on.
What is it? Go to Deuteronomy. No, Salakia. Let's go ahead and go back to the article.
Come on.
You know what? Let's go ahead and drop that article. Salakia. There's another article that I want to get into. It actually shows it's an informative article about Janus. You know what I mean? It goes into more detail about this false god, what you are really celebrating this New Year's Eve. You know, we in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we're going to give you practical knowledge, and this is what you're celebrating, this so-called New Year's and New Year's Eve. This is what you're celebrating. This is who you're worshiping. You are worshiping a false god when you celebrate New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. You're worshiping a false god. And then this is the false god that you're worshiping. Let's go ahead and get into the article. Let's start where the Roman Republic owed much of the cultural influence.
You want to start at the top?
Huh?
You want to start at the top?
At the top, it just tries to get you to donate.
It said James.
It says Janus, right? Janus, and then you go down into the article beneath the picture.
Mm-hmm. Certo.
Whenever you're ready.
Con. The Roman Republic owed much to the cultural influence of its Greek neighbors.
Right. So let's. I'm gonna hold you right there. Right now, we're celebrating Hakanah, right? We're in the well, we're coming to the end of it. But Hakanah was it celebrates the rededication of the temple that the Grecians desecrated, right? The Grecians, are the Romans basically are Greeks. They're all Idumeans. Well, they desecrated the temple. These are our enemies, right? And this holiday is founded by our enemies. We are following our enemies when we celebrate this. Go ahead.
Colin. For centuries, the Greeks occupied a prominent position to the south on the island of Sicily.
Yeah, Sicily.
A series of wars in the 2nd and 3rd centuries BCE brought to the city a tremendous Hellenic presence.
Right, Hellenic presence. Right. And
I'm
gonna stop you right there. Hellenic presence means it's like a Greek presence, but a lot of our back in the time of the Maccabees, a lot of our people. That's when we started following these wicked customs because we were, under their occupation in the homeland of Jerusalem. They occupied Jerusalem. This is when we started this wicked tradition. A lot of our people, it was illegal to even call yourself a Jew back in that time. And these were where the Gentile come from. This is when we started following that custom. It was back in the during the time of the Maccabees. But go ahead.
Art, literature, philosophy. So I have a hard time pronouncing this word.
Philosophy. Philosophy.
Philosophy. And most significantly, religion. Although a rich religious tradition had existed long before the arrival of the Greeks, the pantheon of Greek gods quickly merged with those already present. However, there was one god with no Greek counterpart, one who symbolized both beginning and end. His name was evoked even before that of Jupiter. His name was Janus.
Right. See, this is Janus, where January comes from. This is what you're celebrating when you celebrate New Year's Eve. Go ahead.
Despite the influence of these newly arrived gods, there was one
Right. Well, hold
significant.
on. What did it say again? Read that line again.
Despite the influence of these newly arrived gods.
Newly arrived gods, right? Okay, I want you to hold that. Pull up Deuteronomy chapter 32 and start at 16. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and start at 16.
Do I start?
32, verse 16, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna have you read a scripture.
Con, do I start? I already have it.
Is it pulled up on the screen? Yeah, go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 16. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods.
Right, this is a strange god. That's strange, right? The Janus, the two-headed god, that's strange, right? This is that's a strange god. You're provoking the Lord to jealousy when you celebrate this holiday. Go ahead.
With ambitions provoked they him to anger.
Salakia. Read that again.
With ambitions provoked they him to anger.
Yeah, your abominations.
Abominations, Salakia. With abominations provoked they him to anger.
Right. This with abominations provoke they him to anger. When you go out tonight and you're getting ready to go out, you're going to do all kinds of wicked abominations tonight. That goes along with this celebration. You know, our people, we're going to drink like a fish. We're going to get really inebriated. We're going to make some poor decisions. You know, I know when I was in the world, I would see all kinds of wickedness when I would go out and celebrate this holiday. And, a lot of our people were going to start, drinking like a fish during this holiday. We, we make really bad decisions. You get inebriated and you make really bad decisions. You're going to start, first it starts with the drinks, then it starts with, you're going to roll up a blunt. You're going to, sniff that cocaine. We do all kinds of wicked abominations during this time. Go ahead.
Con. Verse 17. They sacrificed unto devils, not to gods.
Right. You know, sacrifice your time and energy with your New Year's resolution, right? You're gonna go up, you're gonna get up 4 o'clock in the morning, go to that gym. You're gonna sacrifice your time and energy when you make that New Year's resolution. But you're not doing it for the Most High. You're doing it for Janus, for the customs of the devils. Go ahead.
To gods whom they knew not.
To gods whom they knew not. Our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they didn't worship this. They didn't do that. Go ahead.
To new gods that came newly up.
To new gods. Remember, to new gods that came newly up. Remember from the article? These are new gods. Go ahead.
To new, whom your fathers feared not.
Right. Our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, this was nothing to them. The customs of the heathen, they didn't fear that. They feared the one true God, Yahweh. And you're provoking him to anger when you do this, when you celebrate these wicked holidays. Okay, let's go back to the article.
Con. Despite, do I start?
Right, go ahead.
Despite the influence of these newly arrived gods, there was one significant difference between Greek and Roman worship: the importance of rituals. To the Romans, rituals were extremely important. They were a veiled attempt to avoid dangers of religious zeals, Slovakia. If a
Right.
ritual,
See, they were veiled attempt to avoid dangers of religious zeal. Right. They feared not to anger their gods, right? Our forefathers did not fear them because they knew that this new God that came up out of the earth wasn't real. It was just somebody's imagination. Just like celebrating New Year's Eve on January. It's somebody's imagination. It's not real. The new year does not begin in the dead of winter. Somebody made that up. It's a somebody's vile idea. Go ahead.
If a ritual were performed properly, an individual would be rewarded.
Right, I don't know if people still do this today, but I know when I was a kid, I would see my grandparents, my parents, they would do this ritual on New Year's Eve, supposedly to bring good luck throughout the year. They would eat like black-eyed peas, and they would eat I don't know if the Judite brothers do that, and they would eat grapes. That's a ritual. That's a ritual during this wicked holiday. That's where this stems from. That ritual, that's where this stems from. We're just, acting like Greeks. We're still Hellenized. We're still acting like Greeks. Go ahead.
If not, he could be punished. This
right. They did these out of fear. But our forefathers did not fear this. Go ahead.
This relance would continue long after the arrival of the Greek pantheon.
Go ahead.
Roman rituals and gods. Initially, even before the Capitoline,
Yeah, Capitoline.
Capitoline, ta- tried,
Triad.
triad,
It's the Capitoline Triad. Does that sound familiar? Trinity? That's what triad means. Trinity. That's where that comes from. The Trinity. Go ahead.
Roman religion was based on the cult of the household.
Whoa, Roman religion was based on the cult of the household. Right? That's when they would gather together and do everything as a family, right? That's interesting. Go ahead.
A belief that spirits or Numa,
Numina.
Numina inhabited everything around them, people included. There was an array of the domestic, the dead,
Deities.
dead, the
Deities. That
deity,
goes just it goes into other false gods. Go ahead.
Vesta, the spirit of the hearth, later to be associated with the vessel
Vestal
virgin.
virgins.
Penalty, pen, penites,
The peanuts. Yeah. The
penates.
gardens of the pantry.
The gardens of the pantry, later protectors of the Roman state. Lar from
Right.
Lar,
It just goes into like all their gods that they worship during this time of year when they would get together and celebrate, and worship Janus. They didn't want to provoke these spirits, these vain spirits that to me it sounds like demons. I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. It sounds like demons to me. They're worshiping demons. This is witchcraft. That's what this is. This is witchcraft. The worship of Janus, the worship of New Year's, it's witchcraft. That's what this is. It's witchcraft. It just goes. This article just goes into more of their idolatrous customs. And y'all can read this if y'all want. This is worldhistory.org, and just type in Janus. This heathenistic custom of celebrating the New Year's on January 1st, New Year's Eve on December 31st. It's witchcraft. That's what this is. That's what you're celebrating. Is a false god, and you're practicing witchcraft when you celebrate this wicked idolatrous custom. Let's get into Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 10. We like to get together as a family, before we go out and with our friends or our homeboys and party the night away on December 31st, which is tonight. Us in the UPK, a lot of us are teaching class, and we're still in the celebration of Hanukkah. We're still paying homage to our brothers that fought vigilantly against these Greeks, against these Romans, the Greco-Roman Empire. We're paying homage to our people that fought against our enemies. It's time for our people to stop following our enemies, following these Hellenistic customs. Stop being Hellenized. Come into the Isupk and learn your true identity. Learn how to follow the true living God instead of these newly formed false gods. You got that scripture?
Con. Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or
Right. We
that
shouldn't be showing our children. Hold on. Pause right there. We shouldn't be showing our children on how to celebrate these wicked customs. We shouldn't be showing our children this. We should be teaching our children about Hanukkah, about Passover, instead of Christmas and New Year's. We should be teaching them our true identity, our customs as Israelites. We shouldn't be still following these Hellenistic customs. Go ahead.
con, or that useth the Salakia. I don't know,
Divination. The use
divination.
of divination, right? Divination is like foretelling of the future, and that's what during this wicked customs. That's what you're doing when you're eating those black eyed peas, when you're eating those grapes, doing all those rituals, right? That's divination. You're trying to have a better year, right? In the future. That's divination. Go ahead.
Con, or an observer of times.
Observer of times, right? The zodiac, the what is that called now? Salakias, or where you're zodiac signs, right? When you're doing your zodiac sign. That's the observer of times. Go ahead.
Or a enchanter.
Enchanter. Where you're doing these wicked rituals. When you're singing those Christmas carols, that's an enchantment. That's the Christmas carols are to get you into the mood of Christmas, right? To get you in the spirit of Christmas. That's an enchantment. It's witchcraft. Tonight they're going to gather around that ball, right? To watch it drop, and they're going to sing a song. They're going to be singing songs. That's enchantment. That's witchcraft. Go ahead.
Or a witch.
Right.
Or a witch, Shalakia.
Or a witch doing witchcraft. We shouldn't be doing this. The Lord is angry with us, and we wonder why we still suffer as a people. We need to stop doing this, turn back to the Most High. Then we'll be in the Most High's favor again. Go ahead and drop that. Let's go into 2 Kings 17:17. See, when we practice these customs, we're showing our children on how to practice these customs too. We need to stop that. We're angering the Lord. We're causing the Lord to still be angry with us, and then it's going down to our children, and then our children's children. I know my grandparents used to do all these wicked customs, and I'm pretty sure their grandparents did it. 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 17. It's got to stop somewhere. Why not with you, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man? Why not with you tonight? Instead of going out and possibly getting unalived by a drunken motorist, or possibly, get into an accident, causing an accident yourself. How about you just stay in tonight, and observe Hakanakah. Read, Second Maccabees. Read Maccabees. Read about your people's struggle and triumph against these Greeks, against the Greco-Romans, instead of actually following their customs. Stop following our enemies' customs and following our true customs. Salakia. Stop following the enemies' customs and follow our true customs. How about we do that? How about we follow our true customs? Go ahead.
2 Kings chapter 17 verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
Right. You're causing your sons and your daughters to pass through the fire when you're celebrating these wicked holidays, when you're celebrating Christmas, when you're celebrating New Year's Eve, when you're celebrating birthdays, when you're celebrating Easter. You're causing your children to pass through the fire. Celebrate what the Lord tells us to celebrate. The Lord doesn't want us to celebrate our enemies' holidays. The Lord is not with their holidays. But the Lord is with Hakanakah. The Lord is with that. The Lord is with Passover. The Lord is with that. Go ahead.
And use divinations and enchantments.
Right, and use divinations and enchantments when you're eating those black-eyed peas, when you're eating those grapes, you know what I mean, for a better year, a better beginning, for when you sing those Christmas carols. You're having your kids sing those Christmas carols. That's enchantments. That's pulling your children into furthering the spirit of Christmas on them. It's enchantments. It's witchcraft. Go ahead.
Khan. And sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Lord.
Right. You're doing evil in the sight of the Lord. You're causing your sons and your daughters to do this. We as people need to stop these wicked customs. Go ahead.
To provoke him to anger.
Right. You're provoking the Lord to anger. We're angering the Lord when we do these. I don't want to anger the Lord anymore. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of seeing our Father angry. I'm tired of seeing the death of our brothers. I'm tired of that. I like that. I saw that video of that brother being unalive when he was strapped down to that. I mean, he wasn't strapped down, but he was handcuffed and they were beating him. I couldn't watch the whole thing. I'm tired of watching stuff like that. I'm tired of watching us die and at the foot of our oppressor, being under, them on our neck. I'm tired of watching our people die. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of angering the Lord. I hope you are too. And if you're tired, come into the Isupk to learn how to truly serve the Lord in truth and in spirit. Put your spirit into Hakanakah. Put your spirit into Passover. Don't be in the Christmas spirit. Anyway, Salakia. See, the Lord has has aligned these two holidays together right now, Hanukkah and Christmas and New Year's. What are you going to follow? Pretty sure, you know, a lot of our people are going to go out tonight, and something bad is going to happen to our people. Every year it happens. We're gonna hear about somebody being unalived by a drunk driver, or there's going to be a shootout tonight, right? Over some wicked woman or somebody coming up short on a drug deal or something, right? And they're going to be, I mean, they're going to be celebrating these wicked holidays, and it's going to be full of unaliving. The Lord has set that up before you, and He has set Hanukkah and you know, the true customs of our people before you. Hanukkah is about the rededication of our temple. It's when the temple came alive again with the Spirit of the Lord. Which one are you going to choose? Let's go into Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19 for my last scripture. Which one are you going to choose? Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man? You going to choose life, or are you going to continue to choose death? Continue to anger the Lord.
Verse 9, what?
19. Deuteronomy 30, verse 19. Are you going to continue to anger the Lord by celebrating these wicked holidays? By worshiping these false gods? Or are you going to continue to you know, teach your children to pass through the fire? Continue to continue to live out these generational curses? Or are you going to follow the Lord? Choose life and follow the Lord. Go ahead.
Con. Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 17, right?
19.
19. Verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you.
Right.
That I have set.
Hold on, stop right there. Heaven and earth to record this day against you. This day. What are you going to choose? Go ahead.
Con. That I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing.
Right. Blessing. Are you going to continue to live in these generational curses? Or are you going to rededicate your temple to the Most High? Go ahead.
Con. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed.
Well, hold on. Therefore choose life. The Lord is telling you what to choose. The Lord is telling you what to choose. It's easy. Go ahead.
Con. That both thou and thy seed may live.
Right. That you and your children may live. Choose life. Go ahead and finish that off.
Con. That's it.
Oh, that was it?
Con.
Choose life, Raza. Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. Let's stop living out these generational curses. And let's rededicate our temple to the Most High. Let's rededicate our people to the Most High. Let's stop following these vain customs of the heathen. You know, these customs that are full of deceit and lies, full of fairy tales. The beginning of the year does not start in the dead of winter. The beginning of the year starts, you know, during Passover. If you want to celebrate the new year, celebrate Passover, when your God delivered you out of the hands of the Egyptians. Celebrate that. Don't celebrate a newly formed God created by our enemies. Choose life. And with that, I pass the class over to priest and officer of 500 Copper Yard.
This is Isupk getting up. We're Isupk started out one west, one to the Fifth Street Hall North. Roll from new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to shut themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Find it in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. And the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Ma'asha means 10th in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of the name gives the Lord gives you. Which is charity department or teacher. Priest fund, free offering for priests. Non-mandatory and supposed to much your life. Upcoming holy convocations. The ending of the Feast of Dedication, the Hanukkah. It will be ending. Actually, don't say it. Okay.
It gets Salaki, sir. I think it's the Thursday.
The Thursday. So it's going to be ending on Thursday. This coming Thursday. What is this Thursday? Thursday.
The second.
Yeah, the second. Thursday the 2nd is when this is going to be ending. And you can also find this in the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. Yeah. And if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school to start wearing all black, boots, shorts, pants, having a scarf, tell it to blue dodge in case of getting else.
And with that, Amajum, which means stand. Wapan Hakwadam, which means turn and face the east. Sar Wapan Hakwadam Salaki. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shema.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Haya.
Haya.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malathka.
Malachika.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazayaka.
Zayaka.
Haya.
Haya.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Baratza.
Baratza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Haya.
Haya.
Bashamayim.
Shema.
Natan Lanawa.
Tanana.
Lakam.
Kam.
Kao.
Ka.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalak Nawa.
Salakna.
Kabawat Yanawa.
Wathia.
Kasalak Nawa.
Salakna.
Kabawat Yanawa.
Wathia.
Wala.
Allah.
Taba'ah Nawa. Banasaya Wan.
Samun.
Abal.
Allah.
Hawashaya Nawa.
Aisha.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Ra.
Kaya.
Haya.
Lakab.
Ka.
Hamalakwat.
Malakwa.
Wahala.
Allah.
Wahata Parat. La Walayim. Aman. And what we said in English was, Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
kingdom come,
thy will be done
will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
daily bread,
and forgive us our debts
forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
deliver
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power
power,
and the glory forever.
glory forever.
So be it. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel. Amaj Shabbat. Amaj. Barak. Yahweh Bashim Yahashab Rakatah. Yajim Batah. Sar, turn to face the sisters. One courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. Amaj Shabbat. Amaj. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Latah Bashim Yahashab. Yajim Batah. Class dismissed.